Greetings, critical thinkers. Welcome to Physical Science 1080, Section 51. I'm your instructor, Kevin G. Smith, or KG Smith, and I'd like to welcome you to the Spring 2014 section, online section totally, for critical thinking in science and tech and society. So for starters, I want to make sure to give you a quick overview about what to expect this semester and things you need to do for the first week for what I consider our orientation week. So for you new Moodle users, this is not necessarily a Moodle tutorial, but more so how to function and facilitate my course inside of Moodle. So the first thing you have to do is to use your CSU username and password in order to log on to your Moodle website. Once you do that, it should bring you to your home page, and you should see your version of what I see. Welcome to Moodle, Chicago State University's course management system. It would have a list of all of the courses you're currently registered for Spring 14, and currently this is the course that I'm most concerned with for you tonight. This is my course, Spring 2014 Physical Science 1080, Section 51. I'm your instructor, KG Smith. And the first thing I want you to do after you get the course description, it tells you briefly about the course that I'm looking to do, the textbook information of which you won't need until the fourth week of the class, so you have a little time. Get the 11th edition, and I believe this is the correct ISBN number. I can check it later. And for those that do have it, I think in the bookstore it costs roughly $55-$60. And it's a brand new book, so you may not be able to get it used at all. But it is the 11th edition, is the one we're using. Plus, I'll have some other supplemental instructor readings that I'll make sure that you're able to download throughout the course. Now, the way to click into any of the courses online, I believe, is to go to the actual course and click on it. Ta-da, you see how it goes underlined? The mouse turns into a little hand. Click on it, and it'll take you into the course. Once you are into the course, let me switch my user selection a little bit. It'll take you straight to the home screen where you'll see news, forms, and announcements. So I typically always have announcements. Whatever I post, you can always click here. And anything that I've posted for the course, a whole list of them will be right here for everything for the semester. And I typically send out at least one announcement each week. So the announcement I sent out was the one on Sunday, yesterday. Welcome to the Physical Science course. And if you click on that, if you didn't receive the email, you can always go back in and you will see just a quick note from me, textbook information about what you won't need until later. And most importantly, I attached a copy of the syllabus for you to start reviewing for this semester. So of course, if you click up here in the top upper right hand corner, the mouse will turn into a little hand. You click on it and you can download the syllabus for the course. I'm going to go back twice, take you back to the home page. This is my home page for the course for this spring semester. For this course, you'll see you can kind of go to some of the shortcut sections, and I may have a little bit more advanced version than you do, so I can see all of the sections, including the one that I have not opened up yet. But with the course, you'll see course resources and downloads. So everything that I think you'll really need to have, what I want you to do, this is part of your homework assignment. So I'll come back to that in a minute. But it'll tell you this is the course you're in, section, I am your instructor. The best way to reach me is via email. Try email first and foremost. And I've got a little exercise for actual points this week. If you can make sure that your email is functioning, you can reach out to me and I'll respond. A follow-up is to always call my direct number and leave a voicemail message. Because this is an online course, I'm not on campus at all this semester. So the best way to reach me, of course, is to email me first and foremost. That is the preferred way. You can document your messages and be as detailed as you need to be. And then you can do a follow-up call to my direct voicemail or to the department in chemistry and physics and engineering. And worst case scenario, we can go back and forth via email. Maybe you can even set up a Skype appointment or a chat on the phone. Details about the course. You can click here, give us some suggestions on how to be successful. I think I've kind of given you some tips from what previous students have said in previous semesters. And here's the first 5 things you need to do for this week. Review the syllabus. You can get the textbook a little bit later. Review the introduction video, which is what you're reviewing now. Read the assignment chapters before you attempt to complete activities. So always do the read assignment, and I'll explain that in a second. And this, most importantly, which will always get you in my class, you have assignments due twice a week, typically on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And the one on Saturday is the one for the most points, but all of them are due. However, whether you meet the first deadline or the second deadline, you should do all of your work no later than Sunday evening before I open up the next section. So you have an entire week to do the course. For each, there's one module per week. I do it for all 16 weeks minus the spring break. You have the 2 assignments due by Wednesday at midnight, or 11:59 p.m., and another one Saturday at noon. The main assignment with the most points, the due assignments. And then there's always a reflect, which is optional, but you should do it because 5 points can go a long ways in a grade. And I'll show you that example. Some things I want to make sure that you do the first week is to download the syllabus. Of course, I did email it to you, but you can also click for it there. Check out the frequently asked questions that I had a student do for extra credit a couple of semesters ago. And just some other tidbit email information that you need. So though this video is old, hopefully I will replace this with the new video by the time I finish.